Was a rhythm-busting type of defense, and you're spending so much time trying to figure it out instead of just make basketball plays and make reads.
Moses Wright with a block at the other end, is 39th on the season. Shot clock under 10. DeVoe with a drive, good fake, good kick. Usher for three, not there.
Good late pressure.
Did not turn it over at all in the first half, though. Usher sizing up Raquan Gray, trying to drive a little running hook. Looked good, but left it a little bit short.
I believe that's what Florida State's team
had a ton of injuries. There's a lot of talent on this team, but there's a lot of youth. Of the 10 players in the rotation, 6 of them are freshmen.
Yeah, Raquan Evans had 24 in that game. He's averaging 16 points in ACC games.
Koprivica down with a rebound off the miss. And here comes Walker.
You know, Baylor has the best defense in the country, but one of the reasons that they're a prohibitive favorite to win the national championship, their offense is outstanding.
Haven't seen a ton of Caleb Love here in the second half. We have seen more of Davis in recent minutes at the point.
Scotty Barnes guarding Kerwin Walton, and that's a lot of length to switch off.
Baycott came out of the second half incredibly aggressive. Shot clock running down. They got to force it up. They get it back. Well, Florida State got a bit of a break there.
Raquan Evans trying to stay with Jose Alvarado.
DeVoe guarded by Walker with a shot clock at 7. Wright trying to get a shot off over Koprivica. He does, but he can't hit it.
Seminoles for a couple of years, but with the departure of such good players like Devin Vassell, Trent Forrest, Patrick Williams, Walker has stepped into an even larger role this season. Double team on Baycott.
And you can't give up anything easy.
Roy Williams has R.J. Davis, Anthony Harris, Kerwin Walton in the backcourt, and up front he's got Garrison Brooks and Day'Ron Sharp. Trying to get it into the post. Sharp, bothered by Koprivica, Florida State ball.
No, they just, for all of their Hall of Famers and All-Stars and ACC players of the year.
Jersey numbers.
Oh, yeah.
I could not comment on that one because I don't know.
Switch up to take something away. That time Florida State did not switch up, and it was way too easy. That was beautiful offense by Georgia Tech.
Each team won on its own home court against the other this year. Florida State won by 13 way back in the middle of December, and then Georgia Tech won by 11 in late January. A clean look for 10 sophomore, a transfer from Georgia, has come into the game for Georgia Tech as they get a little bit bigger. And now Moses Wright actually moves back to the position that he is accustomed to playing. But this year, Jay, he's played more 5 than 4 when Josh Pastner made an early lineup change.
Yeah, he used to play the 4 alongside James Banks, who was an amazing shot blocker. Those two.
And Koprivica 7-1, and you could see it on that play. And again, as Jay mentioned, Koprivica coming off a heck of a game against North Carolina last night. Now a switch. DeVoe driving into the chest of the big man. And it's a turnover. No foul call, and it's off DeVoe.
I think that's what Florida State has to do every time they get a switch. Make DeVoe, who is not, he does not usually get his own shot. And those two got their arms tangled up. And I'm not sure whether it was DeVoe does what's necessary in the moment.
Nice look away by Alvarado. A lot of contact, but they play on.
College transfer, very athletic, very quick. And it was Calhoun who came into the game and knocked the 3 down right after he replaced Walker just before the timeout.
Yeah, Calhoun has great speed and very quick off the floor. And really wanted to go to Florida State since his high school team went to the University of Virginia to see Florida State play.
Loss on Syracuse. They scored 64 points in the second half and beat Syracuse 96-76. Love the kick to Walton, trying to get the 3 off. He can't do it. Back to Love.
Good job by Polite to make him bounce it.
Into Sharp, won't stay down. Follow no good. Seminoles ball, and now they got a foul.
North Carolina. The Tar Heels playing for the third time in as many nights. They have already defeated Notre Dame and Virginia Tech. Florida State playing for the first time here in the tournament after they advanced.
Screen up top by Baycott. Got the switch.
Driving. No foul. Florida State ball and a Carolina foul.
That's just too awfully difficult for the diminutive, at least in this game, R.J. Davis.
See everything. What an advantage that is for a guy who played more inside in high school, but has really gotten used to being more of a point guard. I mean, he's got great passing skills, but he's made a big adjustment this year and was named the ACC Freshman of the Year. DeVoe's in a little bit of trouble. Finds Alvarado. Floater, short. Got it back.
That's the way you want to guard Alvarado. Make him finish that tough two.
Love finds Walton. Walton's made some big shots for the Tar Heels today. Love's knocked down a couple of threes. Leaky Black is open and misses the free throw line in this game.
And Gray needed to step up and play big without Scotty Barnes in there, who's their leading assist guy and leads the team in steals.
Black,
what a block.
Koprivica rejects it.
This is a big-time block and a big-time recovery. You thought maybe he caught him in the head there, but he got the ball. And he really didn't get maybe he got some of the hair, but he didn't get him in the head.
He's lucky by his coaching staff, especially the great Stan Jones over there, letting him know, hey, we got to put a slowdown on Kessler because he's having his way with us right now.
Irwin Walton, an air ball. Kessler, of course, with the save, but it goes out of bounds.
Find openings to hurt them. It's really impressive defensively.
And it worked well enough for them to have a 16-8 record this year.
Oh, what a block. My goodness. That is a big-time block from behind by Balsa Koprivica. And might be worth it. My goodness, what a great block. Pinned it to the rim.
And you could see him favoring that right faces. And I'm sure Leonard Hamilton challenged them a little bit at halftime. And they've come out with a little fire inside them, it looks like, here to start the second half. Florida State's had a great year, 16-5, 11-4 in the league, the 2 seed. And there's a block by Koprivica, but look at Wright staying with it and drawing the foul.
Great throw back, then they got it into Moses Wright. The first block then goes up, really got a second. Looked like it was Raquan Gray that fouled. And anytime you've got a shot blocker like Koprivica behind you, you don't want to foul here. Let him wipe it away or challenge. He should have been higher up on the All-ACC teams. That both MJ Walker and Raquan Gray should have been. Walker should have been first team.
This one in the championship game tomorrow night.
North Carolina shooting under 30% in this first half. Nowhere to go. Do a better job, but Florida State has taken Carolina out of everything they normally do. But still, it's an 11-point game. I mean, they're still within striking distance if they start doing things at a higher level. That's not it.
Florida State has won its last 11 overtime games.
Barnes has that clutch gene. At the end of games, he can make plays instinctively.
Baycott. Blocked by Koprivica. Tar Heel ball with 4 on the shot clock.
Alvarado, make him finish with a tough 2.
Polite. Even though Georgia Tech is not deep, they never look like they're tired out there. Parham way short on the
MJ Walker recognizing that he was being denied out on the wing, and there was no one there to cover the basket. Another backdoor opportunity here. R.J. Davis unable to finish, but you see Davon Sharp getting in the offensive rebound, but another opportunity missed for North Carolina that turns into a big
Harris, and no Polite's going to try and drive left. Claytech takes it away from Calhoun. Skip pass, cross court, R.J. Davis, in and out, and a foul on the floor.
Coach Hamilton said, you know, playing with the Carolinas and the Dukes in this conference creates a challenge for us to all rise up to, and it gives our guys motivation to try and emulate that level of consistent success. Raquan Gray said, we just want to show what the new bloods can do in March.
Yeah, when we had a Zoom call, thank you, Allison, with Leonard.
Because I watched a lot of Gilligan's Island.
Okay, that's fair. I was a Hill Street Blues guy. Loved Hill Street Blues. You learn English by watching Hill Street Blues. You're going to get thrown out of film session in class a little bit for some of your language. Koprivica running the floor. How about a 7-1 guy getting down the floor in a heartbeat, and the lead's up to 9.
Koprivica is just getting better and better. And here's another run out.
Another turnover. Evans, Koprivica again, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Just able to shoot the gap. Here's the first one. And a terrific job to hit Koprivica running right down the middle of the floor. Great, he just outran Walker Kessler.
After him getting off to a very good start, we have to keep an eye on that as this game moves forward, because he's a very important piece to what the Seminoles do.
Walker, the alley-oop. Koprivica with the dunk.
Down, they have a number of guys that can make plays, like M.J. Walker finding Koprivica on the break for the alley-oop.
Walton drives into the help of the 7-footer Koprivica. Armando Bacot misses the left-handed runner. Bacot's been playing some great basketball. In transition, an easy lay-in for the senior MJ. Again, and a follow as Koprivica missed the first one, slammed home the second, and got fouled.
And then wind up getting fouled out of it for a 3-point play. Good second jump by Koprivica, but Koprivica's got great feet, runs the floor. He's really in.
Love back into the game for Carolina. He's got the ball now.
Calhoun on Bacot. They need to get the ball to him.
Off the miss, down with a rebound is Osborne. Koprivica with a finish.
And Koprivica just beat everybody down the floor.
Still trying to size up this defense that's, as Jay said, starts as a 1-3-1, then it looks like a 2-3. Boy, Koprivica's getting after it, isn't he?
Well, the ball's moving, and then he's doing a good job of getting position and making a quick move once he gets the
devastatingly good.
Black on Walker, trying to contain him. Now Koprivica starting with the ball about 15 feet from the bucket, working his way into the paint, spins.
Kessler continues to look better as his freshman season has gone on. He draws the heels back to within 12. Koprivica back up. Walker, and he lays it in.
And that's all due to the outstanding defense, pressure, switching of Florida State.
Let's see how they do without Barnes, who did go to the bench. Boy, Koprivica made the toughest shot that he's taken so far tonight. So many different guys can be the primary ball handler for Florida State. Calhoun to Koprivica.
What a pass.
And Gray lays it in.
Yeah, looked like he was out of bounds.
Yeah.
On any given day and any given half, if you get good production out of 2 or 3 of them, you're going to be in good shape. Scotty Barnes throws it toward the rim, denied by Kessler. He is everywhere.
Great hustle by Koprivica to come up with that one, and then the putback.
And put some pressure on them, make it really difficult. If they go by you, then you're going to have help. And Gom can also put late pressure on a shot and make it a really tough 2 instead of that.
Baseline jumper for Malik Osborne not there. Koprivica back into the game. Coming off a great night last night against the Tar Heels, and a tip back up and in. A couple of Seminoles were there. We'll wait and see who they give it to.
I mean, that's an easy basket that, you know, it's good defense by North Carolina, but Florida State has to feel like they gave that one away.
Weak side rebound by Koprivica. Efficiency. Gonzaga, Iowa, Villanova, and then Baylor.
Baylor's the only team in the top 5 in both offensive and defensive efficiency.
Correct. And Michigan, the only other team that's in the top 10 in both of those categories. Koprivica whips a pass to Osborne, and eventually a foul committed by the Tar Heels. I think they got leaky black.
2 seasons has been on the road. They've got losses at Clemson and at Georgia Tech on this season alone, but they seem to be a much more focused group coming into Chapel Hill today.
Yeah, it's been 11 years since Florida State won a game in Chapel Hill, trying to change that trend.
And he's come out in the second half aggressive. He's played with much more aggressiveness and confidence over the last 4 or 5 games.
Has sat for the last 9 minutes of the first half after picking up a second foul.
He's been the Tar Heels' most consistent player throughout the season.
Leading score at just over 12 a game. Walker, no. Koprivica, yes. Age of 31, became a head coach at Memphis. He's 43. He looks 26, but he's in his 12th year as a head coach.
Yeah, and really made an intelligent move, I think, going with John Calipari. Defensive back that you can't, throw to the receiver he's covering. It's absurd.
20 turnovers in 30 minutes. It's a 13-2 Tech run.
He needs to have a monitoring device on to know where he is all the time.
Ooh, a foul. I think it's on right.
Caught it, or at which he caught it. He's nailed it.
Walton with 4 threes, 14 points in the game, helping to keep Carolina in it. They're down by 5. Great pass, and then Koprivica is fouled by Walker Kessler as he tried to slam it home.
In as many nights, if there is a little bit of fatigue down the stretch.
Barnes the drive. Tried to reverse it. Koprivica. And is it on Brooks?
Has to be.
It is.
For Florida State.
Koprivica,
great news. I'm sorry, go ahead, Jay.
Well, Koprivica is reputed to have learned English from American television. Now, if you were going to learn English from American TV, and the second one, North Carolina just making a lane line to lane line pass and a lazy one.
Lots more college basketball action coming your way. If you haven't seen Sharif Cooper of Auburn, huge numbers in his first 2 games with the Tigers. They'll host Kentucky right after us today here on ESPN. And then at 4 o'clock, number 2 undefeated Baylor is in Lubbock to take on the Red Raiders.
Some upsets and just a lot going on in Champ Week. And this is always one of the signature events, the ACC tournament. This is the championship game between Florida State and Georgia Tech. Dan Schulman, Jay Billis, Allison Williams. Very glad you're with us here with the Greensboro Coliseum as Koprivica lays it in and ups the lead to 4.
Really good pass by Wyatt Wilkes, and Jose Alvarado had taken all vision. See anything, but Wilkes was able to see over the top of DeVoe. DeVoe was down low but didn't have his hands up to take away that vision, and he just threw over the top.
Dangerous pass near the midcourt line, but the Seminoles retain possession. The shot clock is at 8. Evans trying to penetrate. Koprivica lays it in.
Poise. Koprivica didn't panic when he got that ball, just caught
it. So easily tipped it to himself, Koprivica did. Calhoun. And Koprivica puts it back in.
His mobility. Watch, Daron Sharp tries to get this out of the air. Then there's nobody there. It took him out of blocking out Koprivica. And Andrew Platek's not going to be able to get in front of him and keep him off the glass. And Garrison Brooks was guarding somebody else. So
stretch for the Seminoles. After this game today, we mentioned they're part of Big Monday. They're at Louisville on Monday night, and then next Saturday they're home to Clemson as Koprivica slams it home. The Tigers have already defeated the Seminoles. Walker guarded by Harris. Koprivica, the assist to Walker, and the lead is 10.
A lot different being down 8 instead of the 11 points they're down. The biggest focus in the second half, they have to get the ball inside. The guards have to do a better job of it. And when they get the ball inside, the bigs have to finish and do something. He said 2 of 6 is not going to cut it inside.
And I think, Allison, thank you, the 2 officials were
forcing the turnover.
And now Florida State can reclaim the lead.
Walker Kessler's in the ball game. They want to try to put him in ball screen situations in the middle of the floor. Took advantage of him there. I'm not sure that